Filming.
Okay, hi guys. What I thought I'd do as it's Halloween is show you how to fight against a zombie. Obviously with The Walking Dead just coming up for season 4. So I've got a zombie here now. The first thing that you need to do before you fight a zombie is make sure that it is a zombie. So there's a couple of things that you need to check. First of all, is your zombie wearing a costume? Second, if your zombie is carrying a bag of candy, that probably means it's a child out trick-or-treating, and there's one easy way you can check that. If you pull the face off the zombie, and there's a happy child underneath, then you don't kill it, okay? If you pull the face off and there's just blood and guts underneath, then that probably was a zombie in the first place. I don't suggest that you actually get in there. Now, I must just say, no matter how much you might want to, you are not allowed to just decapitate a happy child, okay? That may be annoying, but you're not allowed to do it, okay? You can just give a poke in the photo if you want to. Okay, so now we're going to assume that this is a zombie. There's one more thing that you need to check. If the zombie's eyes are glowing red, it may not be a zombie, it might actually be a demon. Okay? And you need to be very careful if it's a demon because they might fireball at you, okay? So let's pretend that this is just a normal child there, so we're just going to put some candy in their bag and let them go. Okay? Well done, zombie, thank you. Good. And that's the end of it, okay? Okay, so now we've established that this is actually a zombie and not a trick-or-treater. So, as the movies have showed us, there's two types of zombies you've got to worry about. There's the slow walkers. Okay, they're nice and easy to deal with, thank you. And then there's the screamers like in World War Z, they're just crazy, just really angry, right? Okay, so, screamers are usually a bit scary now, to be honest, okay? But they're like the runners, so you need a totally different tactic for each of those. So with the slow ones, in the movies I always show you, like a baseball bat or an axe. Now, if it's a slow zombie, you can afford to do that because he's moving slowly, he comes in, whack, you can hit him in the head, okay? Because he's nice and slow. Now, I personally, the thing about a baseball bat is if you miss, even a slow zombie will be on you, and of course, what do zombies want? Well, the slow ones want to eat your brains, okay? So, he wants to get you, and as soon as he can get you, he bites you, you're done for, you're going to be a zombie. Now, the fast zombies are by far a greater trouble, because the fast zombies are very aggressive, and if I try to swing this against somebody fast, he's fast, I get caught, he gives me a bite, now I'm a zombie as well. So that's a really bad tactic. So I wouldn't use a baseball bat against a fast zombie. I'd probably use something smaller like a rounder's club or a mini bat like this. So, the basic principle though is against somebody who's very fast moving, he's coming in fast, I want to get out of the way. I don't want to hit him. Okay, so I don't want to stand in his path. So he's coming through very fast, he's got a lot of energy, bang, I can move out of the way. Now, obviously, the big problem with zombies is that you kick them in the nuts and it doesn't do anything because they're dead, right? So, with a human being, bang, kick him there, oh, that's going to stop them in their tracks. Against a zombie, that's not going to work, okay? And the other big problem is if you punch them in the gob, you end up getting bitten on the hand, now you're a zombie yourself, so that's going to be a real problem. So, you can't fight a zombie like you would fight a normal person. So, what you need to do is, you have to go for structural weakness. Now, we all know the headshot is ideal, but you might not be able to get the head. So, what we need to do is attack the structural weakness. Now, whether he feels pain or he doesn't feel pain, if you break a bone, that's still going to have an effect. So, we've all seen in Walking Dead, I think it was in episode 1, there's a zombie that had half his body, he couldn't move. There's another zombie stuck in a swamp, he couldn't move, okay? So, likewise, if I take his legs out, his leg bones, whether he's a zombie or not, whether he's alive or dead, he can't get to you because he can't walk, or at least it slows him down, okay? So, that principle here, whether it's a fast one or a slow one, say it's a fast one, I move out of the way, bang, take his legs out, okay? Now, I could use my feet to do that. Instead, if I've got my weapon, bang, take his legs out there. It's risky though. But the main thing I don't want to do is just to allow him to get onto me, to get close here. Because now I'm trying to bite something, he's trying to bite me all the time. He's angry, he's trying to bite me, he's intimidating, and now it's his aggression against me and he's not feeling pain. So I'm in trouble. I don't want him to get that close. Now, one of the greatest weapons in martial arts is the front kick. And the front kick keeps people and zombies and other living dead away from you, okay? So if he comes in here, front kick. Now obviously against a human, I'm kicking the groin. But against the zombie, I'd kick in the chest. Might even do something a bit more dramatic. And do a flying kick. The zombie's a bit squeamish apparently. So as he comes towards me, I'm going to kick him to push him back, okay? And I want to hit him in the chest because that's a solid structure here, okay? I hit him in the tummy, he falls over, that's just deferred the problem, okay? I hit him in the chest, he goes backwards here, so he's charging me, and then I hit him in the chest, and I can just start tapping his legs. Now, in all seriousness, there is a serious reason to this. Now, I thought I'd explain this to you because it's Halloween, but there is a real world application to this. There are several groups of people who react in many ways like zombies. Drunk people, people on drugs, okay? If you're on cocaine, if you're on speed, you're reacting very much like a screamer, you know? Your reactions are faster, you become aggressive and hostile, and your reaction to pain is slower. If you're a drunk person, you're much slower. That makes you more like a walker. He's drunk, he doesn't feel pain. You can punch him in the head, you can break his jaw, and he's not going to react to it. So, when you're encountering people on drugs, and again, you know, that drug addicts often have diseases, and who knows, maybe even AIDS, you know, rejecting, stuff like that. You don't want to be hitting him in the face and cutting your hand and getting their blood in your blood, you know, their saliva. You really want to just take them out and without them getting too close. So hitting them in the body, taking out their legs, hitting them in the head, keeping them at a distance really is a good policy. So if you've got somebody who's fast, such as a coke or a speed addict, and they're coming through, we want to get out of the way. The trouble is we move too early. If I move too early, it distracts and comes to where I am. So I have to be brave and leave it fairly late, and then I can attack. Okay? Alternatively, as I just showed you, we can use the front kick just to kind of stop him from anything fully. Bang! Stop him fully before he even gets to us. So the trouble with that is that he's going to reset and come forwards again. Okay, so just some thoughts there, guys. A bit jokey, but also some real world applications. How to survive a zombie apocalypse. And obviously, if it comes down to it, make sure you're the person who ends up with all the food and weapons. Good, you take care. Happy Halloween. And thank you to Connor for helping me. Thanks, Connor. Good. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please take the time to rate and comment, and it would mean a lot to me if you would subscribe. Thank you.